The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
The Podcasting Dead is available on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, and SoundCloud. Make sure to subscribe for more podcasts. And while you're at it, drop us a like. If you want to help support the channel and have access to extra content, secret contests, and more, make sure to search for us on Patreon. Patreon.com/thepodcastingdead.
All right, and we are back. It feels like forever, but we are talking about a new episode of The Walking Dead, or The Ones Who Live, if we're being more specific. But I'm Justin, and I'm joined by several people tonight. Let's go one by one. First off, we've got the Appalachian American, Seth, joining us.
Hey, what's
Seth
happening?
is like our moderator, so he's going to be bringing the screens up because I can't even read the comments. I'm on a laptop, not my desktop. We've got Matthias Dubs. Let's full screen that beautiful thing, joining us back. And special guest, you guys have not seen this man on a live Walking Dead podcast in several years. The one, the only, Mr. JP himself.
I was told he died.
Yep.
Hey. Hello. Hey.
So JP came down to watch this episode at my house. We just got done watching it, and now we are chilling in the in the library part of my man cave and talking about The Walking Dead. So welcome. We're so glad to have you all, JP. We're so glad to have you.
Yeah, I'm here. Ooh, that echo's weird. Anyway, I have
Just
to wait
ignore
for
the
myself
echo.
to stop talking before I can talk again.
Oh my gosh, we haven't had JP on the podcast talking about The Walking Dead in so long. So first episode, and we'll go around. I'll start. Number one, I liked it. I give it thumbs up. I thought it was good. I told JP at one point during the episode, I said, this doesn't feel like The Walking Dead, but I like it. So I liked it. I think it's off to a good start. And just for the record, JP will back it up. I call as soon as they put that handcuff on Rick. Did I not call Rick losing his hand like out the gate? I was like, dude, is that if that's how he ends up losing his hand? And then he lost his hand.
Yeah, you were saying it kind of jokingly, and then it happened.
Yeah. But so JP, so I liked it. JP, what are your thoughts?
Now, I think it was a pretty good
Just
start.
don't worry about the echo. Just keep talking.
I can't help it. Anyway, yeah, no, it was a good start. I feel like I'm schizophrenic with this voice in my head.
I hate the echoes. I hate them.
Yeah, but there was some stuff that was a little annoying. And I feel like the next episode is going to be just Michonne's perspective.
Leading up to where we saw, because that
won't
ending.
actually find out what's happening next until week after next.
Yeah, true.
So,
you like your William Shatner?
But overall, did you like the episode?
sure, yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Sure. Looking up some headphones. Is it freaking you out that bad?
It's weird, man.
All right, Will.
Get him some headphones. It's insanity.
JP's using his AirPods. It's a weird way we've got StreamYard hooked up here, and it's like we don't want the echo. So it was either you, the listener, have to experience the echo, or JP has to experience it. So we sacrificed JP, and now he is absolutely freaking out. It's like he took some DMT before we started, and you're just like losing.
He's doing his best William Shatner impression
and killing it, by the way. Matt, what did you think of the episode?
Loved it. I loved it. I was really engaged.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the energy I want going into this. So I liked it. JP liked it.
Catered to my interests.
You liked it. I
have a lot of questions. Like it looks like they joined the Olympics, but they're missing 2 rings.
Well, most of the population died, so I guess the Olympics were kind of trimmed down there.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. But yeah, there's a lot of questions I have. I don't even know where to even begin, but I loved it.
And Seth, full screen yourself. Tell us why you didn't like it.
There was Rick. What's not to love?
I liked it.
Woo!
I hold on, wait a minute. I think I just had a stroke. Can we back that up? Seth, full screen yourself again. What did you say? Oh my gosh. It kind of skipped.
Don't tell anybody, okay?
So it sounded like you said,
No, I've already Twittered it.
Dick.
No, that was you, and we can clip all that and edit. But anyway,
so across the board, we all liked it. So that's a great start for the Rick and Michonne show. I thought it was good. Like I told JP, it didn't feel like The Walking Dead, but I feel like that's okay because they need to do different stuff. And I felt like this was different, and I liked it. And we got Rick back. I don't really know that I like Rick missing his hand. I feel like, in the comics, the whole point of that was that, that happened very early on. So this guy like leads all these people and creates society, and it was all impressive because he was a little skinny dude and he was missing a hand, but he was just badass. Whereas now it just kind of seemed like an afterthought. Like, all right, we didn't give it to you during the show, so we're just going to chop his hand off now because they did it in the comics. But other than the hand thing, I kind of dug it.
I'm just disappointed we'll never be able to play patty cake with Rick now.
His new son that he doesn't even know he has will never get to play patty cake with dad.
Yeah.
One-handed.
Dang, that's right. He doesn't even know about him.
No, he doesn't know he has RJ. No, and the audience doesn't really either because we only saw him like twice.
I didn't know. Oh, great.
Yep. No, JP was into the episode, man. Like, you were digging it.
I was. There was a few things that I thought like
this echoes the best thing.
Please get him some headphones.
Just get him some headphones.
This is hurting me.
The dream sequences I thought were a little whack, and the dialogue he had with the Hispanic chick. I didn't say
Chica.
Can you just hold the AirPods in your hand to make them think that they're touching your body?
Anyway,
Put some headphones on and just sit here and hold them.
I give it like a B+, solid enough.
I will get JP headphones here in just a minute when somebody else is talking and the screen's not on me.
I love the costume. I loved the costume design.
The
scene directions and the costume. It wasn't the Commonwealth butt armor, but it was pretty good.
I was gonna say
there was no
no knockoff Star Wars armor there.
Yeah.
Seth, what do we got in the comments section? I see people have been.
Oh man, yeah, we got a bunch.
Or is that all just?
Draco said about the fire zombies, like when Rick cauterized his severed limb, like why didn't he turn into a zombie, putting his hand in the fire zombie?
That's what I thought.
I was thinking that too. I'm like, what's the rules here now? Why do we got fire zombies?
I guess the fire
water zombies.
The infection in the zombie, I guess. I don't know. I told JP, I was like, what are these zombies come right out of a volcano? Like, what's the deal with these? Like, why are they all like glowing?
Were they spraying them? Like, they made a reference about dropping napalm on some people. Dude, man said he killed his wife. Like, cool.
Oh yeah, it's cool.
Then
in charge of the firebomb that Kane and Lori saw.
So maybe he was. Maybe those were zombies that were walking out of the area.
Napalm out of a
but maybe an area they recently napalm, but not Atlanta.
I don't know. I didn't know the rules on that one. There's so many questions that I had on this episode, but I really enjoyed it. I was really hooked.
That guy that was kind of like mentoring Rick and then died in the helicopter. Like, why did he talk like Sling Blade?
Sling Blade, yeah. I like French fried taters. I killed my wife.
Rick, we're doing this for the French fried potatoes. That's it. Like if the helicopter started going down, if he'd have been like, ain't got no gas in it. I lost my.
Yeah.
What we got in the comments there? I cannot read it from.
I did not see that ending coming.
Me neither.
No, I thought we were going to have to. I'm very proud of them. I thought we were going to have to go through the whole season, and then finally at the end they would reconnect. So it's dope that they, out the gate, they're connected. They meet.
He went out just like Travis.
Yeah.
Fear the Walking Dead.
Yeah, only he didn't fall out the helicopter all
He
dramatically.
didn't fall out. Everybody fell.
You know,
when it went down.
Yep, I didn't see that part coming, but. It was several things in this episode that I can like say I didn't see that coming. So I think that's a win.
Did y'all know that Rick was going to lose his hand, or I mean, was that something that was?
No, I didn't.
I didn't either.
JP knows. It's so do like some listeners that I talk to. Like I'm very big on not reading or why I've not read anything on this. The only The only thing I've heard about this thus far was one of our listeners, Derek Patterson, messaged me earlier today and said that he had got to watch it on his flight and that he actually liked it. He thought it was a really good start to the season, but that's the most information I've gotten on this. I've not read any comicbook.com articles or any of that. So no, I was just bullshitting too. Like when he had that thing on his hand, I was just telling JP, I said, dude, what if that's how like he loses his hand, he chops it off to escape, and then he grabs the hatchet. We're like, no. JP was like, I'm gonna go home after that one.
It ain't got no hands in it.
I just I don't know. Why would you do that? Why wouldn't you just try to cut off the cable?
I mean, I guess it was like steel cable, so it probably wouldn't have
Don't need some bolt cutters for that.
But no, I thought the hand, I don't know, maybe that'll come into play later, but I felt like it'd probably be like my only gripe was I just quite don't understand the point of him losing his hand, but maybe that'll come in.
Drago says we now know what A and B means.
That is what I told me and JP were talking about, man. Like, so I went back today. I told Matt earlier, I went back and I started The Walking Dead at season 9, episode 1, and then just pretty much watched the first half of season 9 today. And it makes so much sense. Like Jadis lied to save Rick's life. Like Rick was clearly an A, but when they, came, she was like, I have a B. I never had an A. I have a B. When she knew he was an A, and she said that to save Rick's life because the CRM just doesn't want independent thought. So they just go out and kill, it was really cool that we got clarification on what A and B meant now. B was like you'll follow your great to integrate into society. If you're an A, it means you're a troublemaker because you're a leader and a free thinker, and they don't want that.
I'm a B. I'm just gonna be honest.
Apparently Heath was a B.
Had to be. Heath wasn't an A.
I'm 100% B. I have no shame in admitting that.
So maybe he was there. Maybe he's there somewhere along in the CRM.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if Heath shows up. We know. I'm guessing that what was that weird code name they were using? I guess they were talking about Jadis, right? What was it that they were using when me and you were? Because
I forget. I know what you're talking about.
I'm excited because the general, whatever that head guy of the military, that's the guy that played John Locke in Lost. He was in Young Guns and Tombstone. That dude's been in everything, and he was like one of my favorite characters in Lost. So to see him in The Walking Dead just made my heart so full.
Drago says J, F, and P.
People are excited for JP.
Yeah.
Hell, I'm excited.
Zakai says JP, yeah, the gang's back together.
Is that Zakai?
Yeah, and then Zakai commented back, says the Barn of Pleasures is back, baby.
Oh, it never left.
Dude.
Don't forget, shameless plug here. You can always catch us after hours talking about things not Walking Dead related over on the Patreon. We didn't have a podcast this week just because we had a going away party for a friend that is moving back to New Jersey. So we said goodbye.
Be a somber week for me.
Said goodbye to him, but we'll be back next Friday. So yeah, if you want more Podcasting Dead, even talking about things not Walking Dead related, go to patreon.com and search the Podcasting Dead. Follow us there.
Or you can click this link right here.
Do one or the other, but I can't do both.
Do that one.
Oh, wow.
Do that link right there, and it'll take you everywhere you want to be.
It'll help us support the channel and get JP headphones for the next time he's down. That way he doesn't have the
schizophrenic.
Matt, what did we say in one Patreon cast? For just the low price of 7 cups of Starbucks coffee a day, you can help.
Yeah. you can support our equipment needs.
Let's see.
They said we got a good and tasty LOL. Play it.
You gotta put.
Good and tasties are for the what are those things? Super chats, right?
Super chat.
Money in the coffers. You want the good and tasty.
You know what happens when you super chat?
This is the kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
Oh, speaking of Negan, you see that he's going to be in The Boys?
Yes, dude. That's awesome.
Can't remember if I brought that up.
Is that Eternal Rec? Bring up Eternal Rec. I think I see where he just left a comment. Long time listener there. My man's been with us since the beginning. What's that say?
Good to see you.
Good to see you guys, man.
Good to see you,
too,
Eternal Rec. I'm glad to see you still joining the live streams. It's been a while. It's and then don't forget we got a preview for the season 2 of the Daryl Dixon, the Book of Carol, comes out later this year. So I guess we will be on here talking Walking Dead once again for 2024. I'm with it.
Foreseeable future.
I'm with it.
They're going to follow up all the series
I hope
that have come out so far, right?
I think The City of the Dead is getting a season 2. Pretty sure about that.
Okay.
Now we know Daryl Dixon's getting a season 2. I had heard that there was only going to be one season of The Ones Who Live, but I just can't imagine with the success that the City of the Dead got pretty. It was considered pretty good, but the Daryl spinoff show actually got really good reviews and everyone seemed to like it. This is already off to a good start. I just can't imagine if it's successful. AMC is so money grabbing. I can't imagine they wouldn't talk Andrew Lincoln into a second season.
Well, it's all got to come to a head at some point.
Yeah, we gotta have Rick and Dare Bear back together.
Yeah.
If this doesn't end with Rick and Daryl hugging, like forget Rick and Michonne. Like that's whatever. If it doesn't end with Rick and Daryl embracing each other, I don't even know what the point was.
No, Daryl, you still smell like ass. I love you, Rick.
I miss you, Rick.
I've been in the CRM where we have cologne and air conditioning. You smell like shit, Daryl.
I still love you.
I went nose blind to it back in our poor days, but now I've seen the finer things.
I got air conditioning in
No,
the shower.
It is interesting. So the CRM, and maybe I missed this. Did CRM take out Omaha? I mean, I know they were acting like they didn't, but did they ever confirm that they did? Because clearly they don't like anybody that can think for themselves. So
I think so. They never like straight up said. I think they just did
It was
it.
heavily implied that they were wiped.
let's see. All right, now I can see the comments when you post them just because I full screened it. Love the podcast, you guys. I was looking forward to it after the episode. We love you too, Wade Watson. Have I ever seen you in the comments, Wade?
Mm-hmm.
Unless he changed his name.
That's a superhero name right there. It's like Peter Parker and Reed Richards. I mean, it's Wade Watson.
If it was Wade Wilson,
it's Deadpool's more well-to-do cousin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, but no, glad you enjoy him, man. Let's see. Dead City and Daryl might actually get a season 3, and Gimple said it's possible for The Ones Who Live to get a season 2, I believe. Good. Because right now I really enjoyed it. It definitely did not disappoint. What were some highlights for y'all? JP, what did you like about the episode?
When we realized the dude that's bringing Rick in bombed LA and Atlanta, so it ties into the beginning of both the other shows. Pretty cool.
Oh my God, there's something out on the wing
wrong in Atlanta.
Matt, what did you like about
I like the scene that JP just referenced when he was talking, like when Rick tangled with what's his bucket, that lieutenant feller, and then he was saying all the shit that he did to save a lot. It's like, and then I killed my wife. That was a very fun.
What about the scene with his wife where she's like, "What are you gonna do with that sling blade?" "I intend to kill you with it." And then he napalms the city. Seth, what were some highlights for you? What did you like about it?
I just enjoyed all the attempts. Like the failed attempts were cool. Interesting to see the mundaneness of just being at that border wall all day was fascinating to see his progression and realizing that he's just there.
Yeah,
he doesn't want to be there, but I mean, as many times as he's tried to escape and stuff, I don't think it was a good idea for them to give him keys to the castle.
No.
I think he still has a glimpse of hope they'll get out. I like that he's still very hopeful.
Yeah.
And persistent.
It is interesting though that by the end of it, Rick was kind of brainwashed. Like Rick's an A all the way. I mean, he's a leader and a free thinker and all of that. And by the end, he fully believed in the CRM and what they were trying to do, even though he had said earlier, if people can't leave, then they're not really free. So like, he went from thinking like, we're not really free to, I believe in this mission.
Well, I think he got tied into the coup d'etat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who doesn't love a good coup d'etat?
But no, yeah, it is interesting to see that Rick was kind of brainwashed, and like Michonne almost killed him. Like, what, she been looking for him now for quite a while, and she almost killed him.
Oh shit, my bad.
Yeah, Dragos popped in and said, all these massive communities, I'm starting to think Rick's small group wasn't really looking.
Yeah.
Well, and you got to think too, though, they were in the South. They were in Virginia, and it started out in Georgia. I mean, it is very rural out this way. I mean, that's where we live, is in Virginia. So it's a very rural area. I mean, we do have cities up north, like Norfolk and Alexandria and all, but I mean, some of these are in much bigger, densely populated areas.
Well, I mean, they were in Alexandria for so long. Like, I mean, you would have had a chopper fly over.
Well, and they did. It's just the only people that saw it was Jadis and Rick.
Yeah. I feel like it'd have been more often.
Rick saw the chopper fly through, way back during the all-out war.
In Atlanta.
Season 8. Well, he saw it in Atlanta, but then he saw it during the war with Negan. There was that episode where he looks up and sees a chopper going. So, I mean, they'd seen the chopper, but, it definitely, you would have thought it'd been more commonplace to see him. But, yeah. I mean, I think they, how far out did they actually go? But, I mean, it's like he told Michonne. I don't like that he burnt those letters to Michonne, though. I thought that would have, it was cool for narration, but I thought it'd be cool if he one day gave those to her, like, to explain. Do you think Rick's going to be like compromised to the point where like he doesn't want to go with Michonne? Now it's going to be the opposite. He's found Michonne and now he wants to get back to the CRM.
Sorry, baby, we got air conditioning now.
Yeah,
I can't go back to that life. We got
I ain't
Wi-Fi
got no
now.
more swamp ass, baby.
We got Wi-Fi. It's been great. I've been on Instagram, DMing all the people there. It's been wonderful.
he was on the hub.
If only that guy before he
Yeah,
died
do it for the hub.
said, I don't think the good Lord would send a good man like you to hell. To Rick, I'm not going to stop the Sling Blade references with that guy. I told JP somewhat in the episode, I said, why is this guy talking like Sling Blade?
Cause it's fun. I like talking like Sling Blade.
Let's see. Seems like the entire universe of The Walking Dead was so diluted given all the spinoffs. The only thing that could have made the series good again was to cut the fat and get back to the basics. Rick and Daryl. Yeah, we think this is about Rick and Michonne finding each other, but like I said, it's about Rick and Daryl. Like they're going to get back to the community and Rick's just going to shove Michonne down. Oh, yay, we got a super chat.
So good and tasty.
Wonderful.
From Matt's twin brother.
Are you more likely to be killed by a hippo or a zombie? This is calling back to one of the podcasts we did recently where we tried bullshit.
Rob's not
numbers.
a patron.
I think. Oh, Rob has access to all my shit, so he listens to that way, I believe.
So Rob's listening to the Patreon for free?
Well, I mean, we're one and the same. I think our payments should be one and the same.
Rob is like Matt, only with a deep voice. Like imagine Matt
strange,
with a voice,
Hey guys,
deeper, and it's literally what it is.
Freeloading.
Well, and I don't think Rob wears glasses, but other than that,
He had LASIX.
yeah, I'm gonna do that soon. I've been saying it forever, but it's gonna happen. But yeah,
Monday.
I thought it was a solid start, man. I mean, what are some things that you didn't like? We talked about what you did like. What did you not like?
For me, just like if and this is not real. I don't know if this is considered a dislike, but like starting off in a brand new series, like there's so much already going on. Like, man, I don't even remember where the hell we left off, where this is going, who half these people are, why they're here. That's
why I went back and rewatched it just because of that. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna rewatch to where Rick left. It's to kind of catch up, but. Also, it was cool, like the references back to the old stuff. I thought they missed a good opportunity when Rick was at the wall and it was real mundane, stabbing the walkers, which, by the way, their little spear things, badass, how you stab and twist, and then the head falls apart. But I thought they had missed an opportunity to have it flash back to the prison, because that's what they did. They went down to the fence. I mean, it was like part of the routine shift was going down to the fence and stabbing the zombies piling up on the fence.
That would have been a dope callback to like him and Carl.
A cool little quick flashback, like he's stabbing it. It's mundane, and he kind of flashes back to and maybe Carl with him, and
Yeah.
kind of has a little meltdown. But yeah,
Speaking of Carl, I saw him at Comic-Con.
did you meet him?
I didn't get a chance to meet him. His line was pretty long. I was only there for one person, the Pink Ranger. So
You should have just stood outside of his line and been like, "The Walking Dead fell off when you died.
yeah.
Your death started."
I tried to get
downward
Scott
spiral."
Steiner to do a promo for my YouTube channel, but he
Steiner?
wanted $250. What?
Big Papa
Yeah.
Pump,
Yup.
the genetic freak.
He got freaks 9 days a week.
That muscle, he had like the bicep that had a bicep on the bicep. So it's just like that lump does not look healthy. You should get that checked out.
Yeah. But
That's just
yeah.
steroids busting through. But yeah. No, JP, what did you not like about the episode?
No, well, I said I thought the dream sequences were kind of whack, and also there was dialogue that was a little boring, like with the chick that was trying to save him or whatever.
What
lesbian.
so those flash sideways, which is a Lost reference, but the flash sideways with him and Michonne, that's just him wishing how he wished they would have met or something, like imagining them meeting in a normal world.
I thought it was a dream.
Maybe I
Yeah,
thought.
I think it was.
Well, I know
It
he
reminded me of Tony Soprano's coma reality.
Yeah,
Last season of Sopranos.
because it was just like he was talking something about like them meeting outside of all of this, and I didn't know if that was just like his dream for how they would have met if it wasn't for the apocalypse or what. But I don't know. JP, you were scratching your leg, and I thought my dog was puking.
No, he's not puking. But I think it's a pretty cool dynamic with Rick and Michonne they're building.
I just wonder if it's not going to be as cut and dry as we're hoping. Like, we're not going to have them, come out and be all like, "I found you, let's run off." Like, I really feel like Rick's going to try to get back to the CRM, and Michonne's going to be like, "What happened to you? You have a kid. You have another kid that you don't know about." Not that Michonne talks like that, but,
Well,
He could be like, "Girl, we got to get on Maury. You got to prove that."
Yep.
Like their home isn't going to be safe as long as the CRM is around. And Rick wants to take it down from within. And I think Michonne is like a William Wallace from Braveheart. She wants to take it down from outside, like barbarian style. So they have the same end. They just different ways of going about it.
Hey, there's 17 people watching on YouTube and only 9 likes. How about you hit that like button? There's 4 people over on Rumble. What's up, Rumble? And only 1 like. So hit that thumbs up.
You mean
What's up,
Rumble,
Rumble?
the place where we can say what we want to say and not be censored?
Yes, Rumble.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, it's been a long time since there's been any content uploaded. There was a short-lived run over there by somebody. I don't remember who that was. Do you remember?
JP?
Yeah, maybe.
What
Maybe.
short run?
It was short-lived. I stopped getting the file, so we couldn't upload stuff over there. Wonder whatever happened to that
Was that
podcast.
your religious podcast?
You said something about MP3 versus MP4 or something? I can't remember.
Justin did.
What?
Yes.
All right. Anyways, that's not a Walking Dead. But anyways,
Okay.
we'll figure that out. But yeah, no, we really don't upload on YouTube anymore ever.
Go to Rumble.
I don't think we have anything to talk about. We don't upload to Rumble either. I think we just mostly here lately just been doing the Patreon just because we can get on there and say what we want and not feel like we're going to be censored. And also nobody I know can find it. So unless they're watching this, in which case, please don't go to the Patreon. Hi, Mom and Dad. But no, I mean, it's good to be back and talking about The Walking Dead. Jesus Lord, we started, it's hard to believe, JP, we started next year will have been 10 years since we started our podcast. Yeah. Started it in 2015. Next year, which I'm sure there will be Walking Dead content coming out next year. So next year will be officially like the 10-year mark.
We need to
let's do this all again next year.
I could find it. Just go back to our original video.
Yeah.
But it's somewhere in 2015 because we started in season 6. That's where we started. Was I think season 6, episode 1 was where we started actually podcasting.
We need to do a clip show. Every big show that hits a mile marker, you do a clip show.
We should. but our clip, we were all audio for so long that all of our clips would be like just audio clips.
It'd be audio.
It'd be audio. But yeah, no, I think it's a solid episode. It answered a lot of questions. We now know what A's and B's are, and JP and I both, I can't remember the code name they were using, but when Terry O'Quinn, who plays the big general or whatever, the guy from Lost, when he asked something about, I'm going to ask you something, I know what your answer is going to be, and you don't have to answer it, but is so-and-so up to something? And he's like, no. Like, I really think whatever that code name was that Jadis? Wasn't that
That's what I was thinking.
Unless they were talking about like his mentor that got, blown up in the plane.
We need a character list
because now that I think about it, though, maybe it was the guy that was mentoring him because he was up to something.
That was another. I was going to say when his mentor exploded, like so people can still just detonate right next, like literally like less than a foot away from you, and you'll be perfectly fine.
Listen, it's The Walking Dead, and in season 1, Rick's like, "Don't get any on your skin or in your eyes." By like the next season, they're like, "Cover yourself in the guts."
and you saw tonight, stick your open wound into a flaming zombie.
Yep. So the Walking Dead live and die logic is very all over the place. How do you say that?
Megadookie.
Megadookie.
Megadookie. Hey, thank you for listening.
992.
Podcasting Dead is back. Let's go. Yeah, we're back for what, 6 episodes?
Also, I've went back into the Wayback Machine. October 13th, 2015.
Woo!
Was the first.
Wow. October.
The first podcast.
2015. No kidding. Yeah. And then I remember we did the knife giveaway. Remember that? That actually.
Yep.
Actually had Shrade give us a free knife to give away on the channel, which was pretty cool. It was
Whatever
the same
them
knife.
Shirts?
Huh?
Didn't we have like a box of shirts at one point in time?
Ask that guy right there. Wait, the point this way on the screen. Ask JP. He's got all of them.
Hey, JP, can I have a shirt?
I think Julius jacked them.
JP had a whole box of podcast, which I meant to. Damn it, I'm upstairs like tonight because I was bumming it before JP got here. So I'm like looking for a T-shirt because I'm like, we'll be on camera later, and I didn't even think.
Can I hit up Julius and maybe Julius can send me one because I can get in touch
highly
with him.
doubt Julius has those. I think JP's just lost them somewhere.
No.
Just message Julius. JP said you got the shirts. Where are they?
Because we were just going to straight up give one to every patron. Like if you were a patron, we were going to send you a shirt. And then I told JP about it. JP's like, yeah. And then, like, hey, where are the shirts at? I don't know.
We'll get some more.
We do need some more. And we can get some freshly new designed ones too, which I like. I love the design of the old one, but we can get something new and fresh because those we had, gosh, at least 4 or 5 years now.
If you want to be a Patreon, click that link.
Yep. Go to Patreon. Go to that link. Find the Patreon. Click that link. You can join as little as $1 a month. You get a free podcast every Friday, which is typically means I'm having a drink. And we talk about everything, pretty much everything but The Walking Dead. Life, love, the pursuit of happiness.
Yeah.
Aliens, shady government operations. Oh my gosh. Just by saying that, this video probably got flagged.
In Minecraft.
But yeah,
it all fits.
But so as we come close to wrapping up, fellas, any final thoughts on the episode? I know everybody has to go to work early in the morning, so won't keep everybody too long, but let's just and full screen them. Seth, let's start with JP. Final thoughts on the episode?
I think it's fine. I just hope they don't get bogged down with a bunch of rigmarole, like boring dialogue and side stories that we don't really need.
JP Shatner. We'll All right, Matt, what did you think?
Liked it. I looked forward to where it's going. It was really engaging. Loved just this was up my alley tonight.
That's
I'm looking forward to it.
That makes me happy. Seth, full screen yourself. What'd you think?
Yeah, I'm in. I'm ready to go. It's gonna be a good season. I can tell. I mean, it is The Walking Dead though. So I'm sure. I hope. Please don't be honey dicking nobody.
Yeah. I am very happy with it. Loved it, and I look forward to watching it. Look forward to talking about it. Unfortunately, I don't know that JP will be joining us every Sunday. He's welcome to, but this was just kind of a special premiere thing. And then I think you said we'd planned on at least doing the premiere and the finale, right? Like if nothing else.
Next Sunday is a little hairy, but I want to be here for most of them.
Yeah, so JP will at least be for this one in the finale. If we get lucky, maybe we'll catch him a few episodes in between as well. So it was great to have JP back talking about The Walking Dead. It's been years since we've had that. Still been podcasting together, just not about The Walking Dead. And we'll catch you back here next Sunday. Seth, before we leave, are you able to tell me how long next week's episode is?
No, I don't know. Oh, wait, hang on. Hold on.
Hopefully,
let's go to the Google.
20. It might be.
The ones who live. I don't see.
I don't know why I drink water during these podcasts because it always makes me have to pee. That's why if you see my legs jumping or moving, it's because I've consumed a bottle or two of water and I now have to
stand up a bit and just pee in the bottle.
Yeah, Google doesn't say so.
Real quick.
Hopefully it'll be an hour episode.
Awkward being you're sitting right across from me.
Angle for that.
JP can hold the bottle for you.
Right back down the hatch.
Sterile, and I like the taste.
Oh, if we were trapped on a life raft, that'd be a valuable commodity. There.
Yeah, hot commodity right there.
For the record, I did. YouTube, don't take us down. I didn't pee in the bottle. Anyways, we'll catch you next Sunday for the Podcasting Dad. I'm Justin.
JP here.
I'm the one who dubs, Matty Dubs, of course.
And I'm the Appalachian American.
Reversed. I can't point in the right direction. Yeah.
We got to say
All
it
right,
backwards.
we'll see you next Sunday. Adios. Good
Bye.
night. Bye.